Hello and welcome. In this video, we are going to talk about multiple choice questions of English literature. So, before starting, I want to tell you that if you want to get 2000 multiple choice questions, then you can get these multiple choice of questions from the link are in description of this video. If you want to get 2000 or 20 set 2000 multiple choice questions of English literature, which are divided in 20 sets, 20 practice set of 100 questions per set. So you can get from the link available in description of this video. So let's get started. First question: Samuel Johnson's Life of Poets 1781 was originally a series of introductions to the poets he wrote for a group of London publishers. They were collected as options are Life of English Poets, Critical and Biographical Essays, Preface, Biographical and Critical to the Week of English Poets, Notes, Biographies and Critical on the Works of English Poets. So option B is the right answer here. Preface, Biographical and Critical to the Works of English Poets. It is the answer of this question. Let's see next question. Question is, which of the following is not mentioned in Northrop Frye's four generic? You all know that Northrop Frye mentioned four generic. Options are the comic, tragic, lyric, and ironic. So option C is the right answer. It is very important question. You have to remember it. That the lyric is not mentioned in the work of Northrop Frye. Let's see next question. Arrange the section of the wasteland and in the order in which they appear in the poem. As we know that there are five sections in this work, the wasteland, and we have to arrange them in a systematic order. So here are options and statements: the fire sermon, death by water, game of chess, what the thunder said, the burial of dead. These are the five sections. So first of all, the burial of dead is and then a game of chess, and then the fire sermon, and then death by water, and last what the thunder said. Means option D is the correct answer. Let's see next question. Sharpilium is a character in, and there are options. You can read them by pausing video. So right answer is option C. Sharpilium is the character in Pop's Rape of the Lock. Let's see next question. Stealing herself to the murder, Lady Macbeth calls on. Dot 2. Unsex me here. Macbeth part first. Choose the right option in the in choose the right option to fill in the blanks. So here are options: God, the spirit of hell, the angels in heaven, no one in particular. So option B is the right answer, spirit of the hell. It is another important question. Let's see next question. You will find the following lines in an English poem. Though by the Indian Ganges, side shouldst rubies find, I by the side of Humber would complain. Which poem? Who is poet? So this is the poem To His Co-Mistress by Andrew Marvell. So option D is the correct answer. And To His Co-Mistress is we can say the fantastic poem, and the writer of this poem is Andrew Marvell. So you should read the lines of this poem. It is very important poem. Andrew Marvell discussed about Indian Ganges or Indian continent in that poem. So option D is the right answer. Let's see next question. Teach me half the gladness that thy brain must know. Such harmonious madness from my lips would flow. The world should listen then, as I am listening now. Whose line are these? To whom are they addressed? It is another important question. These are very important line. So option B, P.V. Shelley wrote these lines in the Skylark. So you have to remember here. Let's see next question. Match the list A with list B. Here are two list first and second, so we have to match them. In list first there are Nobel's Dombey and Sons, Return of the Native, Bleak House, and Chess. After that, major symbols are there in list. Second, fog, train, heat, mist. So you have to remember, you have to match them. So by pausing video, you can note down these points, and you can match them. There are options, and option A is the correct answer of this question. So let's see next question. The following postmodernist novel has an unusual protagonist whose gender is not revealed, so much so that we keep wondering whether the person is relationship or home heterosexual. It is very very important, and this is the work option C, written on the body. Written on the body. I'll recommend that all you should read the summary of this work. It is very interesting story. So hope you all will read if you haven't read the story of this novel till now. So written on the body is fantastic story where we didn't know who is the what is the gender of the hero. Let's see next question. Which novel of Graham Greene in the following list does not end in some form of suicide by a protagonist? Heart of the Matter, England Made Me, Bristol Rock, Power and Glory. As you know that Graham Greene is very famous novelist. So which work of Graham Greene does not end in some form of suicide? This is very tricky question here. You have to remember. Option B is the right answer. England Made Me. It is not same as asked in question. Okay, it is very tricky question, guys. So you have to remember this fact here. Let's see next question. Who among the following gave a happy ending to King Lear? It is very good question. It is traditionally question. Generally, this question is asked in exams. Options James King, Nahum Tate. So option B is the right answer. Nahum Tate gave the happy ending to King Lear. Let's see next question. John Austen's Pride and Prejudice starts with the famous statement, "It is truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a life, want of a wife." I think यहाँ it is mistake here. It is want of a wife. As we get to read the novel, this statement seems to be made from the point of view. The surrounding families, Mrs. Bennet, Mr. Bennet, the woman of Jane Austen's age and society. Guys, you have to remember there that must be in want of a good wife. It is not life. It is mistaken here. It is wife. So you have to remember. So options are there. There are a statement. By pausing video you can read down these statements, and option B is the correct answer. Okay. Next question. In which of the following novels Harikatha is strategically used in a medium of consciousness raising? Harikatha. So you have to remember it is very popular question. Generally it is asked in exams. Waiting for Mahatma, Serpent and the Rope Bend in the Ganges, Kanthabura. So right answer is option D, Kanthabura. Let's see next question. Identify the text in the following list which offer a fictionalized survey of English literature from Elizabethan times to 1928. So this is the option B, Virginia Woolf's Orlando. Okay, it is very good question. Let's see next question. There are list. In list first, there are writers John Ruskin, Henry Mayhew, Sir Charles Lyell, James George Fraser, and in second, works of these writers, London Lever and London Poor, the Golden Buff, Unto the Last, Principle of Geology. So by pausing video, you can match them. There are writers and their works. Okay, so option D is the correct answer here. Let's see next question. Which of the following poems does not begin in the first person pronoun? It is very very important question here. Options are here: Shelley's Adonis, Byron's Don Juan, Lamia by Keats, and the Alien Harp by Coleridge. So option C is the correct answer. Keats, Lamia. It is not in first person pronoun. Let's see next question. In his Anatomy of Melancholy, Robert Burton proposed the following two principal kinds: love, death, spiritual, religious. So here are options. You can read them, and option C is the correct answer. Means 1 and 4 is correct. Love and religious. Let's see next question. Listed below are some English journals widely read by professionals. Screen Critical Quarterly Review of English was a free. One of the above founded by C.B. Cox and now being edited by Colin McCabe carries not only critical and scholarly essays in English studies but reviews film culture, language and contemporary political issues. Identify the journal. So it is Critical Quarterly Review. Option C is the correct answer. It is Critical Quarterly Journal. Let's see next question. Marvels a dialogue between Saul and Body. Who which of the following has the last word? Body good, Saul is certain. So option is the body. Let's see next question. Black's poem Poison Tree. The speaker's anger grows and becomes a cherry, an apple, an orange, a rose. Guys, it is very interesting question here. It is an apple. And Poison Tree by William Black. Speaker's growth, a speaker's anger grows as a apple, as an apple. So option B is the correct answer. Let's see next question. Given below are two statements, one labeled as assertion and second as reason. So here is assertion. For deconstructive critics, how human beings read and interpret signs they receive will determine their modes of knowing and being, whether those signs come into the form of literary text or bank statements. Reason is the fact of matter is that human beings use signs to function in the world and are always likely to do so. So here are options. I tell you the correct answer. Option A is the correct answer. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. So it is very standard question here. I will recommend to read it again. Let's see next question. Ian McEwan, a Saturday is spent one day in the life of a divorce lawyer, an aging pianist, London neurosurgeon, famous poet. So as a London neurosurgeon, it is the right answer. Let's see next question. The author of the book observed, I have attempted through the medium of biography to present some Victorian visions to the modern eye. The four main characters in this book are Cardinal Manning, Florence Nightingale, Dr. Arnold, and General Gordon. Who is this author? So option C is little stretchy. It is very important question. Will recommend to read this book. Read the summary of this book through Wikipedia. Let's see next question. In his attack delivered on the theatre in a short view of immortality and profaneness of English stage by Jerome Collier, especially arranged Congreve and Vanbrugh. It is the correct answer. Here is short view of immortality and profaneness of English stage. Guys, it is very important. We can say the treatise on in English language, English literature. So, being a learner, being a we can say the aspirant of UGC NET, you should read this book or the summary of this book through Wikipedia because it is very important. Most of time questions are asked from this work or related relevant questions from this work or this writer because Jerome Collier was a preacher and he was too popular in his era, so that's why you should study Jerome Collier or his work A Short View of Immortality and Profineness. Let's see last question. I.A. Richards' Practical Criticism, which was published in 1929, inaugurated a new phase in the history of English critical thought. What was this book's subtitle? What is the subtitle of this book? It is very popular question. Most of time this question is asked in exams. Study in poetry, study in literary judgment, essay and studies. So option B is the correct answer. A study in literary judgment. And the subtitle of practical criticism is a study in literary judgment. So these are the 25 MCQs of English literature. We'll stop here and again I will recommend you to get the PDF of this we can say the book uh, from the link available in description of this video. Thank you.